Well, the drill press is finally finished. It's probably taken me about 2 months off and on. I've not been working on it full time. We've been spending quite a lot of time on the little Marklin donkey engine as well at the same period of time that I was working on this. I think it's turned out okay. It's a reasonably tidy little setup, which I hope will prove to be a useful addition to the workshop from the point of view of tools and the rest of it. I'll show you what I've done, what I've actually added a bit since the last time you saw it, and we'll have a little close-up on that. So I just added this small metal plate, which has got an on-off switch on it, the fuse holder, and the speed control pot. And there's a little digital voltmeter here, which gives me the reading of voltage on the motor. That I can equate to speed. That will give me an idea of how fast the drill is actually spinning at any given time. Now yes, a tacho would have been better, but I didn't really want to go to all the aggravation of mounting tacho sensor on the little drill. I wanted to keep it as uncluttered as possible. So I think I've achieved that with this setup. Right, well, all that remains is to actually drill something, finally. Well, we're going to start off with a little bit of thin aluminium plate. Make it easy. I've got a 1/8 drill bit in there. So we're looking at 2.5 to 3,000 RPM for that size drill through aluminium. And I'm going to mainly be using this drill to drill screw and bolt holes in plate. So this is exactly what I'm going to be using it for. So we'll give that a go. Let's put the speed up. I really got to tighten that belt. Definitely got to tighten the belt slipping. Well, I've tightened up the belts and I've changed the drill bit out for another 1/8 drill bit, which is slightly less blunt than the one that I did have in there. So we'll give it another go and see what happens this time. Oh yes, no problem at all. No problem at all, straight through. Yeah, I thought that drill was a bit blunt. So we've got success with our bit of aluminium plate. So I think the next thing is we'll go up to a slightly thicker bit of aluminium. This is just a bit of, this actually is aluminium as opposed to that, which is dural. So I've got the table height set so that it will go through to the hole in the middle, but it doesn't touch the bottom of the hole in the table, which is obviously what you want. So we'll give that another go. Well, I did it, but it needed a bit more effort. But I'm not too worried about that. I mean, you know, like I said, the whole point of this really is it's going to get used for drilling small holes in plate, bolt holes mainly. You know, so let's try it on a bit of thin brass here. I'll give it a go with that. Yeah, no problem. Go up to a bit of thicker brass. Good. Yep. Okay, well, I need a bit of fine tuning, shall we say, but we got there in the end. I did intentionally leave the belts fairly loose when I first set it up because I wasn't sure what I was going to need belt wise for it. So I had plenty of adjustment left in the belts, and you know this is not particularly tight, and neither is this one. There's still some play in the tooth belt, but it works. It works, and it's going to be bloody useful, because whilst I can use little drills in the Craftsman, the big Craftsman drill press, it's not really what it's for, and this is much better, particularly when I'm drilling small items, and for doing bolt holes in sheet it's going to be perfect. Well, that about wraps it up for the little drill press. It's been a long job, a lot more work than I initially anticipated, but I'm a real sucker for old tools. I love the old stuff, and to see it actually functional again, and it's gonna be a useful tool in the workshop. Probably a few mods after that first drilling. I definitely need to put a cover over this, certainly still to allow airflow, but these holes in the top of the power supply are way too big, and it's going to fill up with swarf, and you really don't want swarf inside the power supply. Yeah, I'll put some kind of a perspex cover over that, I think, to keep the swarf out, and possibly a belt guard for the tooth belt as well. But no, other than that, I think this is it. I think it's a very nice looking drill press. I don't know, as I said, I still don't know really what the make is. Yeah, the chuck's Goodell-Pratt, but that doesn't mean to say that the drill press was Goodell-Pratt. I've not been able to find anything like it online. But yeah, it's a nice looking bit of kit, and it's now a functional bit of kit. So I hope you've enjoyed the series of videos on this and the restoration, and as always, thank you very much for watching. Cheers!